In this example, factorize 6z to the power 4 plus z squared minus 1 over c. So we know there's going to be complex numbers involved. Because we're going to change this polynomial, which is to the 4th degree, we're going to change that into a quadratic. So we're going to say let w equal z squared, which means therefore w squared will equal z to the power 4 if I square both of those sides. That will give us that 6, and now z to the power 4 equals w, so it's w squared plus z squared is w, so z squared is plus w minus 1. What I want to do now is I want to factorize that. And I always look at my brackets first. So if I want to find quadratic, I'm going to do the 6, which I do 1 times 6, 2 times 3, and I'll just do it this way. 1 is 1 and 1. I know that it's a negative, which means the symbols are not the same. They have to, the difference need to be positive 1. So 6 and 1 doesn't give me 1. I have 3 and 2. The difference between that is positive 1. So I'm going to say I have 2w and 3w, which will give me 6w. That's a 1, that's a 1. The largest one must be plus, so this will be positive 3w, take away 2w will give me plus w. Now, I'm going to replace the w with z again. So therefore I'm going to get 2 w's, which is 2z squares plus 1, and I'm going to have 3z minus 1. This is 3z squared minus 1. What I do have now is I have squares and squares, so I want to find the difference of 2 squares. To find the difference of 2 squares, I need to change this positive 1 to a negative 1. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to say this equals 2z squared, and plus 1, I'm going to say positive 1 is the same as negative I squared. This is already the difference of 2 squares. I can say that this is the square root of 3z minus 1, square root of 3z plus 1. Just a quick check, square root 3 times square root 3 is 3, plus square root 3z minus square root 3z, the middle term falls away, negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. This is also the difference of 2 squares, so this will equal 2 square root 2 z minus I, square root 2 z plus I, square root 3 z minus 1, square root 3 z plus 1. And that is your factors over C.